Chosen one, only 30 seconds are left. God is releasing a huge amount of money. You are not hearing this by accident, and if you scroll away, you may miss a turning point that has been prepared for you long before this day. I am telling you that these 30 seconds represent a window of obedience, faith, and readiness that will shift your financial story in ways you did not think were possible. This is about alignment with my timing, because when I release provision, it comes with purpose and protection attached to it. Comment, Amen. I want you fully present right now, because what I am about to unfold is not just about money. It is about restoration, dignity, and freedom that I am placing into your hands. When I say only 30 seconds are left, I am not speaking about panic. I am speaking about urgency in your spirit to believe me without hesitation. I am releasing a huge amount of money, and that means I am opening doors, canceling delays, and moving people and opportunities into position for your good. This release is not random wealth falling from the sky. It is my hand accelerating what was held back and multiplying what seemed too small to matter. I am calling you to trust that I know your bills, your silent worries, and the nights you calculated and recalculated, wondering how it would all work out. If this is stirring your heart, like the video right now, as a simple act of agreement with what I am doing. You have cried in private about finances, and you have felt the weight of responsibility pressing on your chest. I have seen the moments when you felt embarrassed to ask for help, and the times you chose to go without so someone else could have enough. This release is my answer to those sacrifices that no one else noticed but me. I am not just sending resources. I am restoring your confidence so you no longer live in survival mode, but in steady assurance that I am your provider. This huge amount of money I am releasing is connected to a shift in your mindset as well. I am breaking the belief that you will always struggle and replacing it with the truth that you are supported by heaven. You are not meant to chase money with fear, but to receive provision with wisdom and gratitude. I am teaching you to steward what I place in your hands so it multiplies and blesses others, because the blessing is bigger than you alone. Do not misunderstand this moment as luck or coincidence. I am orchestrating meetings, approvals, ideas, and even unexpected gifts that will converge at the right time. The 30 seconds symbolize your decision to say yes to faith instead of doubt, yes to courage instead of hesitation. When you move with me, instead of questioning whether you deserve it, you step into the flow of what I have already assigned to you. I am removing the ceiling that seemed to limit your income and replacing it with opportunities that reflect my abundance. There will be people who cannot understand how things changed so quickly for you. They did not see the prayers you whispered or the discipline you practiced when no one was watching. They did not see how you kept believing even when the numbers in your account did not look promising. I am honoring that perseverance now, and I am proving to you that faith is never wasted. Comment 1212. Let that be your declaration that you believe I am working even when you cannot see the full picture. I am also guarding you as I bless you. Sudden increase without wisdom can destroy, but I do not bless carelessly. I am giving you discernment to recognize which opportunities are from me and which distractions are not. I am surrounding you with counsel that will help you manage what is coming so that this season becomes stable and fruitful, not chaotic. My provision always carries my peace, and you will know it is from me because it will not feel rushed or forced. As these 30 seconds pass, understand that this is about your heart being ready to receive. I am not testing you to fail you. I am inviting you to step into a prepared future. The huge amount of money represents freedom from certain debts, relief from constant stress, and the ability to invest in dreams you pushed aside. I am strengthening your faith through this process so that even after the increase arrives, you remain grounded in me and not in numbers. I am expanding your reach so that you no longer think in terms of barely enough, but in terms of overflow that serves a greater purpose. This is the continuation of the 30-second decision to believe me fully and walk forward without shrinking back. There were seasons when you felt overlooked while others seemed to advance. You questioned why your effort did not immediately produce visible reward, and you wondered if I had forgotten you. I never forgot you for a single moment. I was shaping your character so that when increase came, it would not control you. I was building patience in you so that you would not waste what I place in your hands. The money I am releasing will come through channels that may surprise you. Some of it will flow through ideas you once doubted. Some of it will come through people who recognize your value. Some of it will arrive as sudden opportunities that align perfectly with skills you already possess. None of it will be random, and none of it will be outside my awareness. You must guard your heart as this unfolds. Do not allow fear to whisper that it will disappear as quickly as it came. What I give you is not fragile. I am establishing stability around you, not a temporary thrill. The same power that opens the door is the power that sustains the blessing. There were nights when you lay awake, calculating how long you could hold on. You measured groceries, bills, and obligations with a heavy spirit. I saw every tear that fell quietly into your pillow. I saw the strength it took to smile in public while feeling pressure in private. That strength was not ignored, and now it becomes part of your testimony. Have you heard about the secret ritual the government does not want people to know? Imagine if just 7 seconds could clear your debts and bring wealth effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 top neuroscience labs confirm this is real. Families who were struggling are now moving into dream homes with peace of mind. But this secret could be taken down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. This increase is also about restoring your sense of worth. Financial strain can make you question your value, but your worth was never tied to your bank balance. I am reminding you that you are chosen, called, and capable. The money I release is not a replacement for identity. It is a reinforcement of my faithfulness to you. You will no longer see yourself as behind or lacking, but as advancing under my guidance. As resources grow, so will your influence. I am positioning you to help others without depleting yourself. You will be able to support family, invest in dreams, and contribute to causes that align with my heart. This is not about showing off wealth. It is about reflecting my generosity through your obedience. The blessing on your life will quietly speak louder than any announcement. There may be moments when doubt tries to return. It will attempt to remind you of past disappointments and delays. When that voice rises, remember how far you have already come. Remember that I do not begin a good work only to abandon it halfway. I complete what I start, and I am completing a chapter of financial struggle in your story. You will notice clarity increasing within you. Decisions that once felt confusing will become straightforward. I am sharpening your discernment so you know when to save, when to invest, and when to give. This wisdom is part of the huge amount of money I am releasing, because wealth without understanding can quickly fade. I am ensuring that what comes to you remains with you and multiplies through you. Some relationships may shift as your situation changes. Not everyone will celebrate your growth. Do not be discouraged by that. I am aligning you with people who value you for who you are, not for what you can provide. The circle around you will become healthier and more supportive as you step into this new level. The 30 seconds that marked the beginning of this shift were symbolic of readiness. You chose to stay and listen. You chose to believe instead of turning away. That small act of faith has rippled outward in ways you cannot yet see. I respond to hearts that remain open to me. I am also healing the anxiety that finances once caused you. The tightness in your chest when a notification arrived will ease. The fear of unexpected expenses will not dominate your thoughts. I am replacing constant worry with steady assurance. You will learn what it feels like to breathe without financial dread hanging over you. Your obedience in small things prepared you for larger things. When you managed little with integrity, you demonstrated trustworthiness. I do not overlook faithfulness in hidden seasons. Now I am entrusting you with more because you proved that your heart remains steady. Increase flows safely through a heart anchored in me. Do not rush ahead of my timing as things begin to improve. Remain grounded and attentive. Celebrate progress without becoming careless. I am walking with you step by step, ensuring that each move builds upon the last. This is not a race, it is a guided ascent. The huge amount of money I am releasing will not isolate you. Instead, it will deepen your gratitude. You will look back at this season and remember how close you felt to giving up. That memory will keep you humble and compassionate. You will understand others who struggle because you once stood in their place. I am turning what once felt like lack into leverage. The lessons you learned under pressure will help you make wise decisions under prosperity. You will not be intimidated by numbers anymore. You will approach them with calm confidence. That shift alone is part of the miracle. Your family will feel the difference. Tension will ease. Conversations will carry more hope and less stress. You will see smiles that were once strained become genuine again. This is how my provision spreads beyond you into the lives of those you love. Continue to trust my process, even when details unfold gradually. Not every blessing arrives in a single dramatic moment. Some come step by step, each piece building toward fullness. I am weaving your breakthrough carefully so it lasts. Chosen one, I am not finished with you. What you are experiencing now is the beginning of sustained abundance under my covering. The huge amount of money is a sign of my care, but the greater treasure is the confidence you are gaining in my voice. Stay aligned with me, and you will not lose your footing. I am pouring them in to create freedom. Freedom to think clearly, freedom to plan long-term, and freedom to stop living from one urgent moment to the next. There were times when you felt small because of your financial position. You compared yourself to others and silently concluded that you were behind. I never measured you by what you had in your account. I measured you by your resilience, your kindness under stress, and your refusal to turn bitter. Those qualities matter more than numbers, and now they are becoming the foundation for sustainable increase. As the money begins to move toward you, do not treat it as an accident. Recognize it as alignment. I have been adjusting circumstances behind the scenes for longer than you realize. Conversations you had months ago are connecting now. Skills you developed quietly are becoming valuable. Seeds you planted in faith are breaking through the soil. I am also teaching you how to see money as a tool instead of a master. In the past, financial lack may have dictated your mood and limited your options. That chapter is closing. I am showing you how to use resources wisely without being consumed by them. When you understand that I am the source, you will not cling to the supply in fear. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading so quickly everywhere? Recent CIA leaks have revealed a strong brain ritual that triggers an instant flow of wealth. This short technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly transforming lives. From heavy debt to dream vacations, this could be your path to abundance. If you are seeing this, consider yourself lucky because the page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. You will notice confidence returning in areas that once felt fragile. Opportunities that once intimidated, you will no longer feel out of reach. I am lifting your internal ceiling before I fully expand your external circumstances. This is how I ensure that when the increase arrives in full force, you are not overwhelmed by it. Your mindset must rise before your income does. There may be moments when old habits try to resurface. Scarcity thinking may whisper that you must hoard everything or that generosity is risky. I am guiding you toward balance. Save with wisdom, invest with understanding, and give with joy. The huge amount of money I am releasing will remain steady when your heart remains steady. You once questioned why progress seemed slow. You wondered why I did not simply remove all pressure at once. The truth is that I was building depth in you. Depth of faith, depth of discipline, and depth of gratitude. Shallow blessings can disappear quickly, but deep foundations hold weight. You are entering a season where financial conversations will no longer trigger anxiety. Instead of dread, you will feel clarity. Instead of confusion, you will feel direction. I am placing structure around your income and peace around your decisions. This is part of my protection. Do not be surprised if new ideas begin to flow to you with unusual clarity. I am stirring creativity within you. Business concepts, strategic partnerships, and fresh perspectives will surface. These ideas are not random thoughts. They are pieces of the increase unfolding through you. As your resources expand, so will your responsibility. I trust you because you have already proven that your heart seeks me first. I am not rewarding perfection. I am responding to persistence. The fact that you continued to believe through uncertainty positioned you for this moment. There will be adjustments along the way. Not every opportunity will be right for you. Some doors will close quickly, and that will be my protection, not rejection. I am filtering what comes toward you so that only what aligns with your purpose remains. Trust my guidance, even when it redirects you. Your environment will begin to reflect your internal growth. Spaces that once felt heavy will feel lighter. You may reorganize your home, restructure your plans, and rethink your goals. This is not restlessness, it is preparation. Increase often requires new systems. Remember that this financial release is not isolated from your spiritual life. The two are connected. As you grow in trust, I grow your capacity. As you remain humble, I expand your reach. As you seek my wisdom, I stabilize your progress. There were days when you felt embarrassed by what you could not afford. Those memories will soon feel distant. I am not only improving your present, I am healing your past experiences. The shame you carried is dissolving. You will walk with quiet assurance instead of silent comparison. You will also discover a renewed desire to give. Not because you are trying to prove anything, but because gratitude naturally overflows. When you remember where you started, generosity becomes natural. I am shaping you into someone who reflects my heart through action. Be attentive to small confirmations, a call at the right time, an email with unexpected approval, an idea that connects with the right person. These are not coincidences. They are steps in a coordinated movement that I am orchestrating. The huge amount of money is not only about one moment, it is about sustained momentum. I am strengthening your ability to manage increase without stress. Organization will become easier. Planning will feel less overwhelming. You will find yourself thinking beyond immediate needs and toward long-term vision. This is growth. Some around you may notice the shift before you fully recognize it. They will comment on your calmness and your clarity. That is because my peace is settling over you in a deeper way. When financial fear loses its grip, your entire presence changes. You are not stepping into greed, you are stepping into stewardship. The difference matters. Stewardship honors me and benefits others. Greed isolates and distorts. I am guiding you away from extremes and into balanced abundance. As you move forward, stay rooted in gratitude. Gratitude keeps your heart soft. It prevents pride from taking root. It also keeps you aware that every good thing flows from my hand. When you acknowledge me as your source, you remain aligned with lasting provision. The 30 seconds that began this journey were a spark. Now, the flame is growing. You are learning that urgency was not about fear, but about awakening. I was calling you out of passive thinking and into active faith. You responded, and now you are walking through the unfolding result. For a long time, survival mode shaped your decisions. You chose what was safe over what was possible. You postponed ideas because you did not want to risk what little you had. I do not condemn you for that season. I understand the weight you were carrying. But now I am lifting that weight so you can make choices from strength instead of anxiety. As increase settles into your life, you will notice a shift in how you see yourself. You will stop introducing yourself through limitations. You will stop apologizing for where you are. I am replacing hesitation with assurance. The confidence that grows in you will not be loud or arrogant. It will be steady and grounded. This financial release is also repairing relationships that were strained by stress. Tension that once filled conversations will soften. You will speak about the future with hope instead of worry. When provision becomes stable, peace has room to grow. I am restoring harmony where strain once dominated. You must remain alert to gratitude in this season. Gratitude will anchor you when numbers fluctuate. Even in increase, there will be adjustments. Markets shift, opportunities evolve, and plans refine. But your foundation will not shake because it is rooted in my guidance, not in temporary circumstances. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into success? A confidential CIA finding exposes a unique 7-second practice that activates money attracting brainwaves automatically. Backed by science and 4 elite labs, this simple home ritual is helping struggling people move into dream lifestyles. But this page may not stay live. Click the link in the description and comments before it is wiped from the internet. I am also teaching you discernment about influence. Not everyone who appears supportive is aligned with your growth. Some will be drawn to the increase rather than to your heart. I am giving you clarity to recognize genuine connection. Protect your peace and your purpose as I elevate you. There were times when you questioned whether you could handle greater responsibility. You doubted your ability to manage larger sums or larger projects. I have been training you quietly. The discipline you practiced with little will serve you well with much. You are more prepared than you think. The huge amount of money I am releasing will not remove every challenge. Instead, it will change the kind of challenges you face. You will move from worrying about survival to making strategic decisions about expansion. That is growth. I am shifting your battles from scarcity to stewardship. You may find yourself inspired to learn more, to study investments, to understand systems, to plan generational impact. This curiosity is part of my design. I am expanding your vision beyond immediate relief. I want you to think about legacy, about stability that lasts beyond your lifetime. Do not let pride slip in quietly. Increase can tempt the heart to feel self-sufficient. Remember the nights you depended on me when there was no visible solution. Remember how fragile you felt and how faithfully I carried you. That memory will keep your heart humble. I am also restoring your sense of joy. Financial strain can drain color from life. It can make even simple pleasures feel heavy. As relief settles in, you will laugh more freely. You will enjoy moments without calculating cost in the back of your mind. This is part of my kindness toward you. Your generosity will expand wisely. You will not give to impress, but to uplift. You will recognize opportunities to support others without compromising your stability. I am shaping you into a channel of provision that remains healthy and balanced. There will be confirmation along the way. Unexpected favor, doors opening smoothly, agreements aligning faster than expected. These are signs that you are walking within my orchestration. Do not dismiss them as coincidence. They are reminders that I am active in your details. Some of your past disappointments will begin to make sense. Delays that once felt cruel will reveal their purpose. If certain opportunities had succeeded earlier, you might not have been ready to sustain them. Timing matters. I withheld nothing out of neglect. I waited until the foundation was strong. The internal transformation matters as much as the external one. You are learning to trust without constant proof. You are learning to act with courage even when outcomes are not fully visible. That faith is more valuable than the money itself. The resources are a reflection of the relationship. You will begin to notice how your environment responds to your new stability. Opportunities will seek you out. People will request your input. Your calm presence will attract collaboration. This is not luck. It is the natural result of alignment with my purpose. Be patient as everything settles. Rapid change can feel unfamiliar, even when it is positive. Allow yourself time to adjust. Breathe through the transition. I am not rushing you. I am walking beside you. The huge amount of money I am releasing is not a final destination. It is a doorway. Beyond it lies growth, responsibility, and greater impact. I am inviting you to step through with confidence, not fear. You are not stepping alone. There may still be moments when you remember the pressure of the past. Those memories will not control you anymore. They will serve as reminders of resilience. They will remind you that you are capable of navigating both lack and abundance with grace. Chosen one, remain attentive to my voice as the increase unfolds. Continue to seek wisdom before decisions. Continue to cultivate gratitude before expansion. I will not lead you into confusion. I will guide you into clarity. It is becoming a tangible shift in your daily life. Bills that once felt overwhelming are being addressed. Options that once seemed closed are opening quietly and steadily. This is not a temporary wave. It is a repositioning. I am recalibrating how you think about security. For years, you may have believed that security depended entirely on visible savings and predictable income. While wisdom includes planning, true security flows from knowing that I am guiding your steps. As I increase your resources, I am also deepening your trust. The balance between preparation and faith is where peace lives. You will begin to notice that your conversations about money sound different. Fear will not dominate your tone. You will speak with clarity about plans, goals, and timelines. This confidence is not denial of reality. It is confidence rooted in my provision. I am replacing anxious language with assured expectation. The huge amount of money I am releasing is also unlocking creativity that was suppressed by stress. When survival no longer consumes your energy, imagination returns. You will think of projects that once felt impossible. You will revisit ideas that seemed too ambitious. I am expanding your vision because you now have the space to carry it. Do not underestimate the power of mental relief. Financial strain can exhaust the mind more than physical labor. As pressure lifts, your focus will sharpen. You will make decisions with steadiness rather than urgency. This clarity will protect the increase I am sending. There may be moments when you feel almost unfamiliar with your new level of stability. You might question whether it will last. That hesitation is simply the echo of past scarcity. Allow it to fade. I am not giving you a fragile blessing. I am establishing a firm foundation. As increase continues, you will learn to pace yourself. Not every opportunity requires immediate action. Some doors will remain open long enough for thoughtful planning. I am removing the feeling that you must grab everything quickly out of fear. When provision flows steadily, urgency loses its grip. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many people are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has surfaced, revealing a brain technique that pulls in wealth almost like magic. It takes just 7 seconds, can be done at home, and is supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are leaving debt behind and enjoying luxury right now. But this information might be removed soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You will also experience a shift in your physical well-being. Stress that once lingered in your body will begin to release.